Hello, beautiful Virgo. Welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your monthly reading for February 2019. We are using the Gilded Tarot for your reading. I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos. That way you get the full picture of what's going on in the energy atmosphere for you this month. And I have taken a very traditional card layout, and with encouragement from my guides and angels, they've asked me to spice up the card positions and their meanings. So that's what we're up to right now. Your first card, current position, I am calling, or my guides are calling, the now. And what's going on for you in the now? We have the Five of Cups. So there's some kind of grief, sorrow, loss, remorse going on here. To me, this is healing work when I see this card, and the reminder is the two cups remain standing. So not all is lost, though the feeling is quite heavy. So it's hard to see the bright, beautiful, shining cups right there. And all you need to do is turn around and take a look and recognize that things are processing out. This feels eclipse related. The full moon lunar eclipse on the 21st of January has probably stirred your emotional pot. And as a result, you have to do the inner healing work. And the message that I feel, the strongest message I feel here is you're closer than you think to settling out some energy that you thought was already settled out. But you feel complete with it. You're really ready to let that go. And my sense is the eclipse brought it to your attention and it surprised you. And it's in that shock and awe factor that you find yourself in the Five of Cups position. But my sense of it is that you're doing the work. It's going well. And when we see the Five of Cups, we don't, as I said, always notice the two cups are still standing. I sense for you, though, Virgo, that you know this. You know that things are better than they seem in the moment of processing this work. So the card that crosses it is what my guides are calling what's developing in the now and how that might serve this process. And you get the Knight of Pentacles. Normally I would pull other cards for this particular, well, any of the knights, but I'm not guided to right now because I think that this these two go together so well. Plus, let me just double check something here. Yeah, this knight, he's headed in the direction of that Five of Cups and or the Two of Cups. Knights convey energy. This one's very earthy, Mr. Slow and Steady. And what I feel here is that you're running through the emotional energy that got stirred up on the eclipse. You're letting it run through your fingers deliberately. You're being patient and you're being allowing in this process because you really do want to bring it to fulfillment. So this knight is very supportive of this process. That's why I don't feel I need another card for him. It tells us that you're right on target with it. You're doing exactly the right thing for yourself. My feeling is that you're also doing excellent self-care, self-nurturing. Excuse me. Next card is, it indicates what kind of inner journey work can be done to continue supporting this process, and you get the Six of Cups. This is a card of sharing with a beloved, a soulmate. Talk it out. Also, this card is a message. It relates to me to the Wheel of Fortune in tarot because it's energy that's come back around off that Five of Cups. So it's revisiting you right now. This is the soulmate card, which is why I say share this process with a beloved. Talk it out. Bring it to your Two of Cups relationship in your life. You'll likely get really good feedback. And then the other message that I'm feeling here is that you will quite likely have contact with people that you haven't seen or connected with for a long period of time, and they may actually hold pieces to this healing process, and it will be a surprise because it will come in the form of conversation, and then maybe a walk down memory lane, and then you have an aha epiphany moment and you're like, that's it. That's what I feel is going on here. So just be in a state of allowing, and it'll flow to you, and it will inform you, and you'll have your epiphany, and you'll be like, hallelujah. Okay, you have 2 cards in the next position. I'm calling this recent influences. And your first card is the Hanged Man. So this is looking at things through a different filter, a different lens, from a different angle, and a different perspective. So you're considering options. And this is also very meditative. There's a bit of stillness and incubation on this card. That means you're not rushing this process. It backs up exactly what I said about letting it all run through your fingers deliberately so that you don't miss anything that's really important to you, because you do want to bring it to completion, whatever it is, whatever the scenario is. You really have a desire for fulfillment with it. So you're paying close attention to detail. Hanged Man. And then you have the 8 of Wands, beautiful. So out of the Hanged Man position where you have stillness, then comes dynamic movement, and dynamic movement forward. The 8 of Wands is a great communication card. In ancient tarot, it's a marriage card. So there's a bit of alchemy going on here. It's like energy from prior life experience influencing now life experience, trying it on, seeing how it fits, what can you keep, what can you let go of. This is so much to do with that eclipse. We eclipse things in, we eclipse things out, and that's what I feel you're doing here. You've taken a very graceful position to witness that happening, and your communication is excellent. So sharing, like I said, with someone you know, love, trust, your beloved, talking it through, this is very valuable to you at this time, and surprising, delightful information comes to you as a result of doing that. So the recent influences have an effect upon the oncoming energies, and that's the next position. And you have the 9 of Wands. This card is letting you know that you have what it takes to see this through, and you're nearly done with it. 10 of Wands would be, you know, completion, fulfillment, cycle done. But you have the 9, so you're so close. You're very nearly there, so don't stop now. That's the message I have on that card. And then you have the last position is the potential outcome from everything else on the table, and you have 2 cards there as well. You have the Knight of Cups coming to you from recent influences, potential oncoming even, and the Knight of Cups is bringing the Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. So the Knight of Cups is actually carrying the Ace of Cups, and then here it is. So there's a cycle to all of this for you, and the Ace of Cups is a gift, a divine and cosmic gift of love. The love you've prayed for, the love you've asked for, the love you've manifested for. Here it is right in front of you, and it's also right behind you on those 2 cups from the 5 of Cups. So well done, Virgo. That's amazing. You're very cup heavy in this reading, so lots of emotion here. But I love that we have that 8 of Wands because it brings dynamic movement, and it's also stable dynamic movement, because 8s are double 4s. 4s, we look to those for stability in tarot, so that's doubled here on the 8. And you also have progression in that you've got the 8 and the 9 of Wands. So you are moving through February with a lot of grace. It's coming off that Hanged Man. It's coming off the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. You've really aligned yourself very well. Surprises, delights, gifts from the universe. I mean, there are moments that are really tough. This 5, that indicates really tough moments. But you've got more progression there too, because you have the 5 and then the 6. So we come from some remorse, pain, sorrow, loss, right into joy, celebration, connection, and sharing with the soulmates in our lives. And we get to revisit the energies in the spirit of the Hanged Man, which is a very relaxed posture. in this reading, and it creates the dynamic movement that brings you to very near to fulfillment in this cycle, but it also gifts you with the love of your life, which is the love of self first, and then your beloved and your family and your friends. Beautiful. All right, Virgo, we're going to move on to angel answers. Just like in the daily readings, this is your opportunity to ask a question. So you do that while I shuffle. First card. Be assertive. Be assertive with this whole process, because you have all the energy and resources required to see it through. Not the time to back down or to hide from it or tell yourself a story of disillusionment and go to sleep with it. Now this is you bringing it right out into the stark light of day and loving it to fulfillment, wholeness. Next card. Perfect timing, divine timing. Yes, this is the universe supporting you, surprising and delighting you. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Eight of Wands even. Yeah, you have a lot of unexpected surprises and delights that will likely unfold in the month of February for you that just support this whole process with a lot of grace. You're going to have one of those amazing hindsight moments, and, you know, you'll have a story to tell then. Okay, next card. Yes. Big happy changes. That's what all of this produces, and it's not just any big happy changes, the very big happy changes you've been praying for, meditating on, intending for. That's what's going on. Okay, Virgo, the last card for your monthly reading is coming to you from the Wild Offering Oracle. This is such a great deck of affirmations. Really wonderful for self-healing work. And you get calmness. Hanged Man. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet, even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dearest divine. May your peaceful calm take over. Well, there you go. That one card summarizes all of it. Beautifully done, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. Please do watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos, as I said earlier. And I really do appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing here on the channel. Bye for now.